Let's spend some time with polynomials, my best friends. So polynomials are multi-term expressions and equations. We'll mainly talk about expressions, not so much solving the equations. Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a STEM and math and science teacher for 20 years, and I'm here to make math and science engaging and fun and not so scary for everyone involved. Check out our Patreon if you need live tutoring, one-on-one tutoring. Click the link and do the stuff. If we have all of these different things, so we have terms, right? So if we have 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x cubed plus 10, right? So each of these things are called monomials, which means that it's like a single term. So terms like this, terms are connected or they're connected and held together by multiplication, and they are separated by addition or subtraction. So this is a term. This is a term. This is a term. This is a term. So in this case, we have 4 terms. They are separated by addition and subtraction. Oh, what is that dust on my sleeve? Huge dust bunny. Gross. Okay, so with these terms, I can look to see if there's anything I can like consolidate, right? Because if you think about like with these expressions and everything, if you think about how they're like hanging on this like long bar or something like that, and you want to try to like kind of organize them, right? Like it's like a big laundry basket. And so you start putting all your shirts together, all your pants together, all your socks together, right? So you look for things that go together. In this case, I'm going to look for like terms that have the same variable to the same exponent or the same power. Okay. So in this case, I've just got 3x cubed and negative x cubed. So if I add those together, when I combine the like terms, I'm just going to look at the coefficients, which are the numbers in front of the variable. So I have 3 and minus 1. So those are going to combine to make 2x cubed. Not to be confused with this 2x squared. That's a different term, right? There is an invisible 1, right? That's that invisible 1 there. So I don't have any others that are x cubed, or I don't have any others that are x squared, so I'm just going to have 2x squared. This one's already gone, right? I already combined those two. I wrote that one down, and now I'm just left with my plus 10. So there, I have a simplified polynomial. Okay, now beyond this, I can do lots of things with polynomials, and they are really fun to kind of play around with. What I like about them is they're fairly straightforward and easy to work with. Once you kind of pick up on the patterns and pick up on kind of how to sort of play around with them a little bit. Okay, so I added these two together, the 3x cubed and the minus 1x cubed, and I combined those terms into the 2x cubed. Okay, so let's say I have 3x squared minus 4x plus 2 minus 2x squared minus 3. So let's simplify this one. So we're going to simplify this. So we can't actually solve this expression because it is just an expression. So because it doesn't have an equal sign, that means that I can't actually solve this. I can simplify it, but I can't solve it until I actually have something that it's equal to. So here, 3x squared minus 4x plus 2. I actually can't do anything to that. There's nothing I can simplify within there. And just like earlier, we said, once you take care of what's in the parentheses, you can drop it. I can drop the parentheses. Okay, so I can just rewrite this as 3x squared. Now, if there were anything in here that I could combine, I would combine those. And then I would drop the parentheses. Okay, so now here's where it can get a little bit tricky here, just because you've got to keep an eye on this negative. This negative here means that I am subtracting 2x squared and I'm subtracting negative 3. So you can think of it in two ways. So I can think about it as like, oh, it's minus 2x squared minus negative 3. Or you can think of it as distributing this negative sign here. So we're going to have negative 2x squared and then plus, because two negatives make a plus 3. Okay? And now I can look for the like terms to combine. And I've got 3x squared minus 2x squared, which is just going to give me 1x squared. I don't have to write the 1. I can just write the x squared because it's that invisible 1, right? And then I like to cross these out because I know I've accounted for them, right? There's only one term with just an x, so I'm going to do minus 4x, cross it out. And then I have plus 2 plus 3, which is going to give me plus 5. There we go. So that's simplifying polynomials. That's mathed up.